So just because full NATO membership is not in the cards for Ukraine, at least not anytime soon, it does not mean there are not alternative methods to integrate Ukraine into the NATO structure, and that actually has been happening for years through various programs. And while these programs are not the same as full NATO Article 5 protections, it does bring Ukraine closer to the NATO sphere of operational capability. And some of these programs include the NATO Partnership for Peace, the NATO-Ukraine Distinctive Partnership, the NATO-Ukraine Commission, the Intensified Ukraine Dialogue on Membership, the NATO-Ukraine Annual National Program, the NATO Enhanced Opportunities Partnership Program, the NATO Membership Aspiration Program, and the NATO-Ukraine Council. Ukraine is actually also allowed to participate in NATO-led operations and have been for years, including KFOR in Kosovo, ISAF in Afghanistan, and the NATO-led training in Iraq. And this relationship just keeps growing, the latest being Ukraine officially gaining associate membership in the world's largest organization of NATO reserve officers, the Inter-Allied Confederation of Reserve Officers, or CIOR. Now, the decision to grant Ukraine associate membership was unanimously supported by the heads of the national associations of reserve officers within NATO. With this inclusion, Ukraine joins Switzerland and Austria as one of only 3 NATO partner countries to hold associate membership in CIOR. The Ukrainian delegation emphasized Ukraine's dual commitment, not only to adopting best practices from its NATO allies, but also contributing its own unique and battle-tested experience in reservist training and defense organization. Given Ukraine's ongoing defensive efforts against Russian aggression, its expertise in modern warfare, rapid mobilization, and territorial defense strategies could offer valuable insights for NATO reserve forces. CIO President Colonel Yorn Buo welcomed Ukraine's accession and highlighted the significance of collaboration among reservists across allied and partner nations. Buo stated, quote, "We sincerely welcome Ukrainian reservists to our community. We have a lot to learn from each other, and the exchange of values, knowledge, skills, and invaluable real-world experience will benefit all participants, strengthening the foundation of our freedoms and security," end quote. As a CIOR member, Ukraine now has access to advanced reserve force development programs within NATO, allowing its military to refine its mobilization strategies, enhance reservist management, and align with NATO's best practices for force readiness. This is especially crucial as Ukraine continues to defend itself against Russia, thus making an efficient and well-trained reserve force a key component of its national defense strategy. Beyond structural improvements, CIOR membership also grants Ukraine's reservists participation in joint military training exercises, including the NATO military competition, which tests soldiers in marksmanship, navigation, obstacle courses, and battlefield medical care. But perhaps the most important aspect is Ukraine brings invaluable real-world combat experience to the table, particularly in modern warfare, drone warfare, and hybrid conflict strategies. These are insights NATO nations are keen to study. At the same time, Ukraine benefits from NATO's long-established military doctrines, strategic planning methodologies, and operational structures. Ultimately, joining CIOR reinforces Ukraine's path towards full NATO membership. It's positioning itself even closer to Western militaries and defense structures, and therefore it once again shows Ukraine's readiness to join and respond as a full member of NATO when the time is right.